Tiny changes, remarkable results. I finished the book. I've been reading the book Atomic Habits for a really long time. Well, that's not exactly true. I bought it a while ago. Like, I bought it in like January, I think. I read a little bit and then I just stopped because school and work got in the way. And then when I went to vacation, I said, I'm going to finish this book before I come back. I finished it today. And it's given me a lot of ideas about how I can actually achieve the things I want to achieve. But recently I've kind of come to the conclusion that what I was doing and what I thought was working wasn't. All I was doing was bashing my head against a wall and being like, well, why isn't it working? I'm doing everything right. And that wasn't the case. So I recorded another clip to go after that one, but then I watched it back and I was just rambling for like 3 minutes and it made no sense. So I'm gonna try it again. Tiny habits, remarkable results. That is the theme of the book that I read, Atomic Habits. I should have brought it out with me, but anyway. And that's kind of like the idea that I'm trying to implement to move forward. When I first got the book Atomic Habits, I thought it was like atomic as in like big, woo, like, you know, it was like man, but then like atomic as in atoms, because atoms are small. And it's about having small things that compound into greater results. And I think that's an approach that I need to be more proactive about doing, proactive about implementing into my life and like examining and studying. And after reading that book, I think I have the tools now to do that. Because beforehand, I used to just, specifically speaking about like my business and stuff, but also like certain aspects about like my hygiene and like my cleanliness and procrastination and productivity and all that stuff. I used to just kind of be like, well, nothing's working. I guess I'm just broken. I guess it just doesn't work. But I never took the idea to like look back and be like, okay, well, what's not working? And I think this book now has given me the self-awareness, but also like the tools to do that on my own accord. And now that I've read it and I've kind of gone through the whole thing, what I'll probably do is, I think there's like some resources on the website for the book that I can look at. I think I went to one of them and it like tried to make me join a newsletter, and I don't want to join a newsletter. So I'm gonna see if I can find them without joining the newsletter, or I'll just do it myself, I guess. And just try to find like little things I can like write down so I can have concrete like written, I guess, steps. Like I want to exercise more, so I think what I'm gonna do is try to get more into the habit of just like, when I wake up, I'm just gonna put on like my exercise clothes and just step outside, and then move from there. Like, it's stuff like that. It's like trying to find like little tiny things that you can compound into the greater, bigger thing that you want. And I think in the long term it is going to be very beneficial for me, but it's going to take obviously some time to like get used to trying to figure out what to do, because it's like I want to get better at not procrastinating, or I want to make more music. There are things that habits I want to have implemented, like things that I do every single day that I just don't do. So it's like, how do I get them in there? But it's a process and I'll figure it out. It's just gonna take some creativity. The book was very good. I would definitely read it again. I probably will read it again in the future. If anybody wants to read it, I would actually recommend it. I think it would, it definitely does help you fix the systems and like get more tools and all that stuff. And I'm not sure what book I'm gonna read next, or if I'm gonna jump straight ahead into getting another book, because I don't have the space for all these books and I don't want to buy an e-reader. Anyway, I'm looking forward to being able to utilize what I've learned and see where it takes me. All right, that is it for today. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Good night.